really appreciate him having the time. I know he's a very busy person because he has a lot of things on his shoulder. But for him to come and meet with us here, even if he's busy, we appreciate it. And really, really is an honor and privilege to meet this very great man who's sacrificing his life for us. Actually, I really feel he's very friendly. It was more conversational speech that he gave, but one thing struck in my mind that he's actually asking the OFWs to also be part of the solution, in the sense that they shouldn't be contributing in the corruption. They should say no when somebody suggests some corrupting practice, because it's really the president cannot just do this alone. And the second thing too is that I didn't realize that the most of the kids of the OFW have high rates of this drug addiction, and I'm really glad that he stressed that we have to eradicate it in order for Philippines to rise up and achieve its great potential. And that's the reason why was never a political person until I heard Mr. Duterte speak, and his passion, his love, his care for the Filipino people, and that's why I became political. And I'm a very active DDS supporter in Alberta, and even here now in Myanmar, as I participate in this sort of occasion like this. Definitely, I didn't take the trip. I took the plane because I have a little bit of asthma. But I'm with these people here, my fellow countrymen who came here. I'm sure I can answer for them that it's worth it, because everybody was still staying, having pictures taken with all the president and the cabinet and everybody. So it is a very joyous occasion for us, and we really hope that the Filipinos unite under this leader, and also that the Filipinos who lost in the last election respect the mandate of the will of the people. There should be respect. We respected your time before. We even hope you succeeded, and you never succeeded. And now this guy is trying his best, and you are trying to put him down. Please stop this.
Very important for him to really tell the people what he wants to do for the country. And it's a unique way of doing it. This is a one-on-one approach, which I think is very effective. Even for us businessmen here, we want to understand what he really wants to do. And it's very efficient for him to be giving the information direct to the people.
And what message did you get? The president delivered more than an hour of speech. So for a Filipino businessman here in Myanmar, how important is this message?
One thing that interested me in his speech today is the way he understands decentralization. Basically, he would give his secretaries freedom to create their own policies, but of course, following his general objectives, which is very good. So that's very enlightening.
Ang bayan kong Pilipinas, lupainan, kinto't bulaklak, pag-ibig na sa kaniyang palad, nag-alay ng ganda't dilag, at sa kaniyang yumi at ganda, dayuhan ay nahalina. Bayan ko, pinihag ka, nasadlak sa dusa. Ibon mang malayan lumipad, kulungin mo at umiiyak. Bayan pa kayang sakdal dilag, ang dimag na sa makaalpas. Pilipinas kong minumutya, ugarang luha at dalita. Aking adhika, makita kang sakdalaya. We pray for you, we love you, Duterte.
Very happy and very honored for him to actually come visit here and spend time, like almost 2 hours, to the Filipino community in Myanmar, because in other Asian countries, I know they've never done that before. I've been in Indonesia, Thailand, Singapore, and this is the first time it's actually allocated that much time in one place. And I think that's also thanks a lot to the embassy here and the Filipino community to make that happen. His vision for the Philippines, because as an OFW, like every time we come back home, we want to see progress within the country. And I voted for him, and he's the first ever president I voted for. And he seems like very promising, and he's actually, because Philippines needs a lot of fixing and cleaning, I would say, in my own words, and you need to get your hands dirty to make that happen. And I really hope for the best that he's going to fulfill all his promises to us.
We're so happy to meet him and all the rest of the leaders of our country with his team this time. And personally, for me, I'm really happy because I voted for him and I voted for him here, and I see him here. So it's really a privilege to meet him in person, and I'm happy to hear in person also all that he's trying to fight for and saying, because I've been here for almost 8 years now, so I don't know much about the news back home, but here I'm hearing it firsthand from him, and so great because it's very consistent. What he's saying is all over again the same, fighting for corruption, for drug addiction, and his heart and concern for the people, for the children, for the nation, for the youth. It's I'm happy I voted for him. Hours trip, but it's really all worth it, and I've got what I wanted.
Feeling dahil excited kami for yung malaman namin darating siya dito. So, nung dumating siya, maganda naman yung maganda yung speech niya. Although, narinig na namin yun, pero inulit niya ulit. Na yung commitment niya is yung corruption, yung drugs, tsaka yung criminality. So, yun ang very important na pinangako niya ulit. Na sa tingin ko naman na kung matutupad niya yun, ang epekto nun gaganda ang economy ng Pilipinas. Kanya lang maganda ang feeling kasi hindi na sayang pagpunta namin dito. Hindi na sayang yung pagpunta namin dito. Kaya baliwala yung pagod. Yun lang.
Actually, nung in-announce ng embassy na pupunta si President here, excited kami lahat ng buong family ko. So kami yung isa sa mga first siguro na nagpa-register. Kasi gusto namin ma-meet si President sa in person. Kasi talagang yung buong family namin, even sa Philippines, in full support. It's a different experience actually. Kasi yung nakita mo siya in time nakamayan mo siya. So makikita mo yung kung ano yung nakikita mo siya sa TV na humble person, parang nung kinamayan mo siya sa person na ano yung image na nakita mo sa TV before, tapos nung nakita mo siya in person. No difference. Actually, natuwa ako dun sa sa speech niya about the graft and corruption. Kasi maraming typical na politician na sinasabi anti-graft and corruption sila. Pero si President siya yung nag-encourage na mismo tayo as individual laban against graft and corruption to be more to be more post yung graft and corruption, and even he mentioned yung number na wag kang takot at kung may complaint kayo just message this number. Parang nagbibigay talaga siya ng confidence sa bawat Pilipino na he's really in a track na labanan yung graft and corruption. And at the same time, of course, yung drugs, yung fight against drugs. So yun yung isa sa talagang yung numero una niyang platforma na talagang dun namin sila ng buong pamilya na sinuportahan. Oo naman. Actually, yung 5 hours is just an ordinary trip. Nakakatuwa kasi the more na malapit ka na sa lugar, the more na gumagabi siya, the more na, especially nung nakita namin sa video na naglanding na yung eroplano ni President, iba, nakakatuwa. Nakakatuwang experience, parang nakaka-excite talaga siya.
Actually, from the beginning, yung nalaman namin na pupunta sa presidente dito, yung Mandalay kasi malayo sa sa lugar na to. And then pinag-usapan na namin na kasi kasali ako sa member na ako ng officers ng Mandalay. So, inorganize namin lahat yun. At the same time, we organized the travel and the plan and everything. And after that, pagpunta namin to sobrang tuwa na makita namin yung presidente. That from the beginning, even the election time, nandun na kami Mandalay for President Duterte. Tapos nandito na kami, sobrang saya at saka feeling accomplished kami na nakita namin yung presidente natin. At saka based on the remarks na ginawa niya, it's ang nakita ko yung passion niya na not just to do the good things about our country, but also the best. Yung gusto niya magkaroon ng change, not just for the current generation, but the future generation. Yun ang pinakamagandang makikita. As an OFW, makikita natin na pinapromise niya na uwi tayo sa Pinas, na mayroong bahay na safe, mayroon tayong mga kapatid, mga relatives na safe, away from drug, away from crime. And I'm hoping in the future I'll be back in the Philippines and to live in a happy and a peaceful community. 5 oras pa yung biyahe namin, pero kahit na ilang oras ng biyahe, basta para sa presidente gagawin namin ang lahat.
First of all, I think the word excitement alone is an understatement. Kasi hindi lang kami excited eh. We're really, from the beginning pa lang, nung nagsimula pa lang etong lahat, from before pa lang election, alam mo, it's not just an excitement, it's yearning for hope. You know, it's something different. So nagpapasalamat kami, nandito kayo, binisita nyo kami. Thank you sa ating mahal na Pangulo. Coming from, we've been here for 6 years, and mostly the only connection that we have is YouTube, napapanood. For somebody who's been watching hours of YouTube, we're never tired of, listening to him. So the difference only, I think, is just watching him live and being able to shake his hands, that he's here, he's finally here. So we're very thankful for that. Wala siyang script. On the other side, I wished he had the script. We've had those I think what struck me the most is, let me repeat that. I think what really sinks in is yung 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 pagmamahal ng Pangulo sa bayan, na it's genuine, na hindi siya mula sa isang script, you know. Yun eh. Yun yung tagos. So yeah. I just wish I would, sabi niya kasi babalik siya, and I just wish that somebody would come here, or that when he comes back, na sabihin niya na, although sinabi niya kasi sa speech niya, go home and you will see the Philippines, it's safe. I hope one day soon he's gonna say, go home and stay. Diba? Para sa mga OFW, kasi marami pong gusto umuwi. Maraming readyng umuwi. In fact, I was there two weeks ago. In response to the call for OFW teachers, I researched this online. It's called Sa Pilipinas, Ikaw ang Ma'am at Sir. I don't think a lot of teachers here know about this, and I challenge the media na ipalaganap natin yung mga programa. I think this started 2014. Yung reintegration program ng DepEd, ng DOLE, it's a collaboration among these agencies. TESDA, I guess, or PRC, and CHED. I think this is very good, but we're not branding it enough. I think we have a lot of talents abroad. Now, is the Philippines ready? We want to come home. Is the Philippines ready for us? Because we want to come home because we want to support this. This is something that we believe in. Sana. So my personal experience is mabagal pa. Mabagal pa kasi pagpapasa-pasahan ka pa rin. Hindi dahil ayaw nila, but because of siguro weak yung link between agencies or other departments. For example, if you go to DOLE, sasabihin sa'yo pumunta ka sa CHED, sa DepEd, sasabihin, program to, OFW program, pumunta ka sa ibang agency. So I just hope that we are ready. When the president says, gawin nyo to, the agencies should support him. We have no choice. We have one president, we have one country, and we have only one time. This time, I would definitely come back. Sanay naman kami. Sanay naman kami na bumiyahe kasi alam niyo naman yung geographical ng Myanmar is ganun eh. Biyahe malayo. Wala po yun. Wala po sa amin yun. The return is just so much more. It's hundredfold, if not thousandfold. Maraming pong salamat. Maraming salamat din po sa inyo sa pagsama sa ating presidente sa pag-aalaga sa kanya. I just hope na we just get the message out there. Natulungan natin yung presidente kung ano yung talent natin. Kasi yung private agency, masyado silang aggressive na nakunin yung mga talent. Now, if I'm gonna go home, may mapapasukan ba ako? Wala namang akong kakilala. Now, or would I just stay home, do home-based work on my own? Will that help? Wait, gusto namin tumulong. And sana ready ang Pilipinas. Kasi kami ready. Ready na kami. Maraming salamat.
Pagod ang lahat ng tao pero palagay ko ang saya nila. We watched several of his visits sa ibang countries and I think ito na yung pinakamahaba na okasyon ng kwento niya kasi hindi raw speech siya, 'di ba? Kwento. So, nagpapasalamat kami at nagpunta siya dito. And malamang kahit na ganito kalayo, 5 hours, doon sa pangako niya na pupunta siya next month again. Mahal na presidente, malamang mas marami po ang pupunta kung babalik siya ng next month. Nung sabi niya, actually, it's of course the first time we've seen him, and sabi nung anak ko, Ma, does he know na may mga bata dito? Yung yung salita po, Presidente. Pero kahit nung nagsasalita siya, ganon, when he said na, iisa lang, this is my country, hindi ko kayo hahayaan na sirain ito lang ang bansa ko, ang aming kabataan, ang aming future. And nung sinabi niya na I'm a single mom with their future, yung pagiging responsableng magulang ninyo sa mga bata. And before his coming, sabi ko nga, ang pinaka-importante sa ating mga OFWs is yung ating pamilya. Kaya tayo pumunta sa ibang bansa para mabigyan sila ng magandang kinabukasan. So, at i-ensure na safe sila sa ating pinag-iwanan, na darating ang panahon na pagbalik natin sa ating mahal na bansa, maganda yung ating kinabukasan kasama nila.